He's at first pitch. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Oh, he couldn't make the play. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Albies takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So striding in, Mike Trout. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming. Here it is.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish, and a fairly standard.
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. To short, hit hard, and that's through for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. Batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. That evens it up 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Drive base hit to right, and that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Now in the box, Carlos Correa, and the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. From the belt, the pitch. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Mejia over to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
That is second. The first baseman, Max Muncy.
At the plate, Max Muncy. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And he falls behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Padres nothing. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bellinger's under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Batting second, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Now at the plate, Will Myers. First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Now a swing and a fly ball, and it's a foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Again, a 1-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in, Tommy Pham. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. From the stretch. Line to the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take the breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Here's the 2-1. 2-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. 2 down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Myers, the runner at third. Pham on at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Hit sharply on the ground. Albies brings it in on to first, and the Padres threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're still down. It's 2-0. Second inning set to go. Standing in, Gary Sanchez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
A ball and a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. And he popped him up. Tatis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey. 0-1.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And this is popped up near second base. Correa is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Into the box now, Josh Naylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
Well, that's down.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And the pitch. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting it, the catcher, Mejia.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Mejia will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Kershaw's ready. Here's the 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High chopper over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
Number 27.
As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a 1-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Fouled away. Here's another 2-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Shoots this one over to first, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a line drive. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So here's Cody Bellinger as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
The 1-2. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Popped him up. And he will fight the Cactus League sky as he puts this one away for out number 1.
The bat, number 5, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
There's Carlos Correa now, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
From the stretch. One 0 count. Here it is.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
50th pitch of the game on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there. And you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter, Max Muncy. First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Fastball just inside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Fastball well outside.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And another foul ball. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with two away now.
A pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
The 1-1. And a foul pop behind the plate. Mejia is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they do strike for two, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 4-0. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Zach Davies, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. hit in the air down the left field line. And no one will track it down.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Bellinger has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Up next for the Padres, the right fielder.
So here's Will Myers. He threw a base on balls his first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, outside.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
1 strike.
As a look, now the pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-2. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home misses, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Kershaw comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. From the stretch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. The 1-1 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Padres leave a pair. They trail here 4-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third baseman, number 8, Alex Bregman.
Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Pham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres nothing. Here's Manny Machado now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Wind-up and the 0-1. Popped him up. Bregman backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Ryan Bellinger.
One away, and that'll bring in the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger is there. 2 down.
Now batter, first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Into the box, Josh Naylor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Kershaw gets the sign. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Padres nothing. Chris Paddock is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
Chris Paddock.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Last time through was a base hit.
Alvarez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Paddock is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and with it the Dodgers have opened it up to a 5-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Outside and low, 3-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's the ball.
2-1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in a count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
A man at second with 1 down, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at bat. One and 1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Five runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, Dero. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Clayton Kershaw stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Hit to short. Scooped up. Short way to Dozier, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 6-0. David Price will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 33, David Price.
Now batting, Francisco Mejia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That's
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-0 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Paddock. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. He's set, and the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Juan.
Here's Juan Lagares. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-1 to Juan Lagares. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch here from Price. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Ball 1.
Down and away, ball 1. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. The 1-2.
Ball.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 1 left for San Diego. They still find themselves down 6-0. Cal Quantrill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So up steps Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And right into the shift. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0. To 2-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares will wait on it. And that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
In now, Mike Trout. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard but foul. Quantrill, a Canadian native. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Dustin May will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Number 85, Dustin May.
Ready once again, Tommy Pham. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Bregman has a play. 1 away.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Tatis is retired. 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Manny Machado. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Machado now on 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. On the move is Trout. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Jose Castillo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jose Castillo.
Chris Taylor is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody.
Kike Hernandez will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Number 14, Kike Hernandez.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
The 2-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
DJ Peters will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Castillo, the 6'5" left-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. I got a ball. 1 strike.
1st and 2nd here with nobody out. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Next up is Max Muncy as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike to count. 1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to 1st, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Gary.
Next for the Dodgers, Gary Sanchez. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at 1st, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And that's finally over for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 gone. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the pitcher,
Donovan Casey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
number 31, Donovan Casey.
A ball and no strikes. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. Two out, bases loaded. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Casey, 23 years old. He was a 20th round selection back in 2017.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Chris Taylor will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 14.
Kike Hernandez will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Kike Hernandez. Now in
Jimmy Nelson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
For the Dodgers. Number 40. Jimmy Nelson. Now at shortstop.
Zach McKinstry is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Now at shortstop. Number 73. Zach.
Eric Hosmer is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1. Pitch on the way. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Josh Naylor will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
At the plate, Josh Naylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 the count. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. A runner at first with no outs here. On the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
In now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Mejia, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
0-2, here it comes. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. None out, runners at first and second. A ball and 2 strikes. fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch down the third baseline. The 1-2 hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 1-2 pitch back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. In quickly with it is Trout, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 1-1. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. Hosmer scores. And he is in there.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Ross Stripling comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Ross Stripling.
Breivik Valera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1. From the stretch.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Trent Grisham will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Stripling, 30 years of age. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam. Sandwich.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Franchi Cordero will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. The 0-1 delivery. Swings through it for strike number 2. Fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Dodgers lead this one 6-3. Trent Grisham will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 2, Trent Grisham.
Franchi Cordero remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field.
Valera now in left field. Number 33,
Luis Perdomo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo. Now at second.
Ty France is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Now at second. Number 11, Ty France.
Jorge Ona will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Ona.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ozzie Albies. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Clearly fooled there on the slider. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Machado retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
The third baseman, number 8, Alex Bregman.
Matt Beatty will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Matt Beatty.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Machado shading to his right, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Trout.
Justin Yurchak will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Justin Yurchak.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now here it comes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Count 2-1.
The 2-1 home.
Oh, that's out.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Cordero will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still lead it 6-3. Matt Beatty remains in the game, playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Pedro Baez is out from the bullpen here, as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training. Drew Avens will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Now in center field, number 15, Drew.
Jurickson Profar will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Number 10, Jurickson Profar. Your attention, please. This change for the Dodgers. Now playing third base.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here's the pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
The 2-2. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And in steps Manny Machado as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1 and 2.
One and 2, here it comes. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Machado is retired, 2 down now. Settling in now, Ty France. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Now here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Three and 0 now. Now here's the pitch.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Jurickson Profar will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop.
Number 10.
Drew Pomerantz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Zach Rex will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Luke Raley will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 62, Luke Raley.
And this will be fouled away. Raley, an Ohio native. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Nobody out, runner on first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Line towards center field. Ona is right there, one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
So striding forward now, Zach McKinstry. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. From the stretch. And that misses as well. 3-0.
Count 3-0.
From the stretch. Runners on first with one down. Three one is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. From the belt, kicks and deals.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt him.
That's inside. 2-0.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Now the 2-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Bases are loaded with only one out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Will Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Will Smith.
And it's fouled away. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. He's set. The 0-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And he misses 2-1. Two and 1. Here it is. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Grisham, still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Trout enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
55.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But the damage done for the Dodgers, and it came on the grand slam. Last chance coming up for the Padres. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Padres 3. Zach Rex remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now playing right field.
Luke Raley stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Now in right field, number 62, Luke.
Blake Trinan, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 49, Blake Trinan. Now in left field, number 88, Zach Rex.
Now at the plate, Josh Naylor. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Trinan, a former member of the Oakland A's. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. Three-two pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Mejia. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch.
0-1.
The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. And right into the shift, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he chased it in the dirt. Sanchez has it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Austin Hedges will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 18, Austin Hedges.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out, nobody on. San Diego down to their final strike. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
At the plate, Jorge Ona, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
And there's ball 3.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The right fielder, number 2.
Joe Kelly will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Trent Grisham will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here he comes on 2-0. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
The 3-0 pitch finds the zone, strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 3-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that is off the wall. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. There's ball 4.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Here's Jurickson profile. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
From the belt, the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Los Angeles Dodgers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Clayton Kershaw is credited with the win. Zach Davies was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.